good race, Ava's gone and done it again.
John Cross to see you, Mum.
1 minute.
You decent?
Am I ever?
Thank you, Mary. Fortune favors the bold.
Fortune has nothing to do with it.
You and your algorithms. Now, you can just go a little bit bigger. You can finally stop pandering to those overinflated bigwigs.
One of the rare occasions. It's possibly a good thing my family keeps me on that pittance of an allowance. Otherwise, I'd be dangerously tempted.
Well, I'm dangerously tempted.
Your guests are mostly seated, Ada. Whenever you're ready.
Here we go again.
Thank you, Grieg.
Yes, thank you, Grieg. Bloody lawyer.
The show begins.
Absolutely fabulous. Cheers, just You've got every invention under the sun.
Says the Scot.
Bugger this.
Why that cup? Why a Maria?
Thank you all for coming. 15 years ago, Mr. Murray here laid the first railway tracks from London to Bristol, and the world began to shift. Just last year, Mr. Ricardo's electrical telegraph lines stretched through London, and again, the world shifted. For the past 100 years, Mr. Booth's family has made exceptional gin. And perhaps not the world, but the room has shifted. Each of you has made deep and permanent impacts on the world around you. I ask you now to consider your role in the next evolution of our world. I give you Plan 25. Charles Babbage's analytical engine.
What exactly are we looking at?
The schematics for a mechanical computer. Think far beyond anything that exists today. This machine would use numbers to represent text, compose music, even weave together images.
Fascinating. Why is Mr. Babbage not standing here with this ambitious pitch?
Charles Babbage has alienated everyone whose support he needed. The lunatic. No wonder he sent you.
He didn't send me.
He doesn't know.
No. Mr. Babbage is a dear friend, but even he does not understand the possibilities of this machine. He has long since moved on to other projects. I have been the sole advocate of this machine for the past 8 years.
So what's your horse in this race?
I have written the only algorithm designed specifically to work on the analytical engine. It would deliver calculations in mere hours that would take greatest minds of today a lifetime to complete. I am at the doorstep of being able to transfer intelligence from mind to machine.
So, this machine, it would think like us?
No. It will build on what we give it. If we teach it the rules of harmony, it will compose music.
Well, even so, if it works as you say, this is extraordinary. What exactly are you looking for?
£50,000 will give us enough to build the first prototype. An investment, gentlemen.
Outrageous!
It's a fortune to invest, if you'll forgive me. It is a bit of a gamble on your solitary vision.
Question. What does your husband think of these little parties?
Really, Booth?
And these female inventions?
Oh, come
I mean, he must be concerned, yeah? It's been well documented that intellectual, creative endeavors by a female inevitably result in damage to her health and fertility.
Exactly. The female brain is simply better suited to re-express ideas formulated by more robust and original male brains.
Indeed.
As clever as she may seem, the natural order always prevails in the end.
Basic facts of biology, really.
Well, I suppose that could be going worse.
Might have asked me to renounce thinking and produce an infant on the spot.
Again, Ada. Be honest.
Worse. Do you have,
No fools, darling.
Yes, but I need them.
Everything all right, Ada?
She's just fine.
I doubt that. Ada, your guests are...
Oh, I'm sure things must be very dull now that the entertainment is left.
They're already leaving.
What?
I'm so sorry.
What do you mean?
I couldn't hold them. You made a passionate case, but perhaps there's a point here.
What's that?
How many more of these depressing soirees will it take?
Unbelievable.
What really is your point?
John, you heard them.
And you heard her.
It may be that the world is simply not yet ready for this idea.
I'll find another way.
You're suffering.
Suffering fools.
When will you acknowledge that you're unwell? At some point, you must admit that you're not invincible. Ada, step away from all this. Retire, join your husband in the countryside. Make the most of the life you have left.
This is my life. This is me making the most of what little I may have left. And you tell me these things. You tell me to give up and go off and perform my wifely duties until I drop dead. I cannot. I will not lie around, waiting to die like a dog, living a meaningless life.
You should never... I did not mean for a moment.
Racetrack it is, then. John, you wanted to go bigger. Fine.
Gambling? No. Ada, this reckless habit of yours has been sweeping you into ever deeper waters, and this will surely sink you.
Gamblers have been using probability algorithms for centuries, and none of them have been near as sharp as Ada. Our friends at the track will all put in if you can do this.
That dodgy gambling syndicate of yours, they're a pack of wolves. And you, John Cross, are the worst of them.
Enough.
Now you've hurt my feelings.
Both of you out. I have work to do. Out! Mary?
Afternoon, Malcolm.
Ah, lovely Mary. What have you got for me this time?
Mind your manners.
You've got to be joking. There's over £3,000. Does your lady have the resources to pay us off when it doesn't work?
It will work.
A wise person once said, horses don't conspire with mathematicians.
Well, even you do. You're not that wise. Make the bloody bet, Malcolm.
Look out, lads.
Always been a brandy man myself. Our friends will be eager to be paid out. As am I.
Mary,
Yes, Mum.
would you help me transcribe a letter?
Of course.
My dear Babbage, I have failed. My kingdom is not to be a temporal one. Thank heavens this labor is its own reward.
That brain of mine is something more than mortal, as time will show. The devil's in it if I've not sucked out some of the lifeblood of the mysteries of this universe. No one knows what an awful energy lies yet undeveloped in that wiry little system of mine. I say awful because you can imagine what it might have been under different circumstances.